What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're detailing the interior of the truck. You guys know the Ram. We've cleaned it we've worked on it multiple times. I've had the subwoofer video, the exhaust video, a bunch of awesome videos. So today we're detailing the interior extremely. Like, I'm doing every nook and cranny. I don't use the vehicle anymore for work, so literally everything is getting cleaned in it. We're cleaning the door jambs. We're gonna pick up all the trash. We're cleaning everything, cleaning it out. None of this crap needs to be in here. Nothing needs to be in here. So before we take any more time, let's cold start the Ram. Let's move it. Let's get it ready. Alright, we have the cart moved. Let's talk about what we're going to do today and what my plan is for the coming future of this truck. So, I recently got a new job. I work from home now. This truck used to be my daily driver. I used to use it for work, and for that, it's gotten scratched up. It still has old stuff on it from when I used to do doors. I used to do garage doors. It's all scratched up, dinged up. The exterior is actually kind of clean. I don't really, we've actually driven the car less now, but I actually cleaned the outside not too long ago, maybe a week and a half ago. But something that really needed to be done was this interior. It is disgusting. There are multiple steps before you start cleaning the interior of your car that you need to take. These aren't necessarily what you have to do, but this is what I like to do, and I feel like it works the best. So I like to start off by cleaning everything inside. So you're going to take your sprays, you're going to clean your dash, you're going to clean your headliner, you're going to clean the screen on your console and everything else. And the reason why you do this first is because you're going to be putting your foot inside the car. And if you do that, you're going to track dirt and debris inside the car. So you want to vacuum everything out after you've wiped all the dust and it's coming down. Essentially, you want to work your way up from the top and then go your way down. And then I usually do windows and glass last, just because when you're spraying your cleaner on your door panel or your dash, a lot of that stuff can get on the windshield and the windows, and I like to leave that for last, because if there's a single smudge on my window, there's an issue. I'm having a problem. So you got to make sure that doesn't happen. Next step is going to be vacuuming. Now, you can use any vacuum you have. If you have a regular vacuum like the one over there, don't mind the mess, and it has a hose that comes out, you can use that. And what you're going to do with the vacuum is obvious. You're going to vacuum out all the debris. Anything that you can't manually do by hand, you're going to pick up. And that's going to help get everything out the carpets without you having to individually pick everything up. Because I'm sure no one would want to do that. And the last step that I recommend is getting you one of these. This is a extractor vacuum. It's going to spray water from one of the sides, clean water, and then this other side is the dirty water that the vacuum is going to extract. And what that does is gives the vacuum and gives the carpet a nice clean finish, and it makes your car smell really good. And if you stay tuned, I have a solution that my wife figured out that can save you a lot of money, because you can put just water in this, but it's recommended that you get like a special product that you can use, and that little bottle is expensive, and it don't really last long. So I have a tip that you can do. It's gonna make everything smell delicious. So I usually use this Chemical Guys Silk and Shine Protect, but today I'm actually going to use the Meguiar's quick interior detail cleaner, just because I've never used it, and I've had it for almost a year now, and we're going to use that. And hopefully the audio quality isn't too bad. I switched mics because I'm going to be doing actual work now. I do have this brush here, and this is a Chemical Guys wheel brush, but I'm going to use it to agitate things like this and things like that. That's actually cleaning really nice. So for things like your pedals and things like this, you kind of don't want to spray the chemical on it, just because a lot of that stuff has stuff to make shine, like to make the plastic shine, and you don't want to make your pedals slippery. So I recommend some soap and water, so we can do that. So I need to find an empty bottle so we can have that mixture ready. So give me a second. This is my soap and water mixture. I did like 4 pumps of soap and then the rest water. So actually, there you go. So you don't get confused. There it is. That's soap and water, I swear. First thing we want to do, put all these seats back. We're going to clean up the truck. Get rid of all this trash. Throw everything away. So for the dash, I was using the one side of the rag. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to grab that soapy water and just do the top of the dash. Just because I don't want anything shiny reflecting off the dash. That could be dangerous. Usually a lot of this stuff doesn't reflect, but just to kind of prevent that. It'd just be our luck. We hit that one side of the sun and it reflects perfectly in your eyes, and then you get into an accident. Okay, now for the dash, we will use the McGuire side again. This is a quick tip for speakers. So this is a plastic enclosing. Obviously this would change if it's a fabric or something, but these speakers are actually pretty, they're not waterproof, but I wouldn't say they're water resistant either. But if you got a little bit of moisture on them, they should be okay. Especially since if it's raining, you leave the door open, you know, that area is going to get a little bit at least damp. So what I like to do is I spray a little bit of cleaner on a brush. So in this case I'm going to use the soapy water, and then I just do a little spray on there just to get it a little wet, and then you can kind of agitate it. So what I like to use for floor mats is water, soap and water, and some sort of drill with a brush attachment on it. This works great, especially on these plastic floor mats. I love using that method. So this is real quick, I'll just show you one. You kind of get all the stuff off. Hey, Mr. Chicky. Huh. Alright, let's get on to the stuff that I'm actually curious about. So I've actually never cleaned door jambs. So technically it is car paint. So I'm going to use like, I don't know. I think I'll use the quick detailer. Yeah, I think that's the best. And a clean rag, of course. Man, I was about to move on to the next side. Look what I just saw. I didn't even think about the bottom. Oh, look at the bottom. Jeez. Yeah, that one's just as bad too. All right, let's take care of that. Next side is a brand new rag. The other one was filthy. Something I want to do is, you can tell how discolored this is. I'm going to take it off and try to clean it. And it'll also help me get in the fibers while I'm vacuuming. So let's take all this trim off. This one doesn't come off unless you got to take the seat out. So this one's going to stay, and I'm going to try to just clean it as best as I can. Usually you're supposed to use a plastic pry tool, but this is a metal one. I mean, that's all I could find. So yeah, but now we definitely clean a little bit better, and then start vacuuming. All right, remember earlier I said the secret ingredient to putting in the clear water tank in the carpet cleaner? This is it. It's laundry beads. So you can get any brand. If you like the smell, if you have it at home, just make sure you use as hot as water you can, like from the tap, not like boiling water. And get you maybe, like, typically we use like a full scoop for a load. So maybe we do like half and see how that goes. You have to play around with the ratio and see what you like, but you just put that in the water, right? Now this is like, you know, tap hot water. Got as hot as I could. We're gonna put it in there, and now we're gonna shake it. You can do it this way too. So that's gonna do its thing, and then we can go outside and start prepping and getting things ready. We gotta wait for it to dissolve. So we're gonna put that water, and you can tell it's been a couple seconds, or maybe even a minute from that last clip. And all the beads have dissolved and the water kind of looks hazy. So that's what you want. You want it in there. We're going to click that in, make sure the tank is clear. We're going to fold in the power lines and wrap it out. For doing the car, I recommend using the biggest nozzle you can, as far as, you know, the sucker, like the vacuum part, I guess. But yeah, but you could use this if you had like a corner or something a little more, you know, harder to reach. And I'm going to show you the steps that I use to clean. So real quick, you're supposed to spray, you agitate with the rubber, and then you suck up with the vacuum part. What I like to do is I like to spray. I use my drill attachment and I get in there, right? Because then I don't have to do that. And then I suck it up. So let's start. All right, when you're, oh, by the way, SD card on the DJI was full, so I'm using this. Ouch. So when you're done, like the vehicle is done, we are not going to use this anymore for a while. I like to roll everything up. When you are done cleaning, there is a hose rinse tool, and you put it in here, and then you just pull the trigger, and that will run clean water through the system and clean the hose out, and it'll also empty the clean tank water, so none of that water goes to waste. So now you can see this is all the dirty water from our setup. So let me wrap this hose. All right, to release the tank, push the button and just come back. So there you go. There's all the water from cleaning. So it actually got full. When it fills up, it closes the valve, so then you can't suck anything up more. So let me go empty this out, and then I'll rinse it out so it doesn't smell bad. All right, since there's like active, like there's still, you know, plenty of humidity in there, I leave the lid off like that, and I just let it rest off the machine. What you can do as well is get a rag and clean that up. I just have a dirty one here from when I cleaned the door jambs, so just kind of wipe it down. So yeah, that's how you use that. They're all pretty the same, so some models may look different, but I like that one because it's really compact. All that's left is just put everything back in the car that needs to go back. Everything is clean. I'm gonna run the fan and get everything cleaned up. I forgot to clean the windows, so I'm gonna do that. Hi, this is Editing Hector. Remember to roll your windows halfway down and clean the tops of them. I drove the car the next day and realized that I definitely didn't do that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the end of the video. I think I say one more garbage thing in the end, but thank you guys so much for watching. We're waiting for the clip to end. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, that's how it ended. Hector didn't film an outro or B-roll.